Hello, I'm Eloise and this is my channel. Excuse the hair, but we have a fringe now, so we need to sort the volume out. So anyway, today we are doing another foundation wear test. What are we doing? It is the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. I have had a lot of requests to do a foundation wear test on this foundation. A lot of YouTubers absolutely love this foundation, such as Jamie Genevieve and Imagination. I'm a bit so-so about this foundation. I have a lot of other foundations that wear a little bit better on me than this foundation, but it's going to be really nice to sit down and actually really focus on the foundation today and really see how long it actually does last on my skin. So I actually have the shade Punjab, which is definitely going to be a little bit too dark for me because I bought this in the summer when I was a bit more tanned. We're going to try and make it work. We'll see how it goes. You know me. If you haven't seen my foundation wear test before, I'm not shy of going for a completely wrong colour to my natural skin complexion. So anyway, if you haven't seen any of my other foundation wear tests, then I will definitely put them in the description box down below and in the cards throughout the video, so make sure you keep an eye out for those. I've done L'Oreal Fresh Wear Foundation, which is, by the way, my absolute favourite foundation. I've done the new Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation, Bourjois Healthy Mix, Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation, and another one that I can't quite think of. Oh, the It Cosmetics CC Cream. I think there's another one, but I can't remember what it is. So if you haven't seen my foundation wear test, then you won't know my skin type. So I would say I've got more combination / dehydrated skin. When I have absolutely nothing on my face, when I've just washed it with cleanser, it does feel a little bit tight, which is a sign of dehydration. And also I get an oily T-zone, which again is a sign of dehydration. I don't drink enough water. I absolutely should. But yeah, that is what I would say my skin type is. I do get a lot of creasing around my mouth and in my forehead as well, so that will be really interesting to see how this foundation wears. From memory, it does crease a lot on me. So we'll just have to see how it goes today. So anyway, if you are interested in seeing how the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation wears on this face, then make sure you keep on watching. But before you do, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz, and let's crack on. Oh my god, I feel like I've just spoken really quickly and now I'm out of breath. Okay, let me just have a sip of water. So a little fun fact about me, I absolutely love sparkling water. Anyone else love sparkling water? If you do, pop it down in the comment section down below. Or it just gives you that fizz kick, doesn't it? Unpopular opinion, I don't like San Pellegrino sparkling water. I love Buxton sparkling water. It is the best. So let's see if this does match me. Okay, we can definitely work with that. I thought it was going to be much worse than that. So I'm just going to buff this all over my skin with my So Eco stippling brush. It's my favourite foundation brush. And I'm just going to pop that all over the skin. I have already used my skincare this morning, and that's nice and soaked into my skin. So we've got a nice base for the foundation to sit on. Now I really like a medium coverage for my foundation. So if you prefer a full coverage, you can definitely build this up. But I would say this foundation goes on super matte, and then it does sort of glow up throughout the day. And if you can hear a little snoring down there, we have just got a new dog from Battersea. She is the most beautiful thing in the world. Battersea Cats and Dogs Home, that is. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you won't have seen the... I can't stop posting about her because she is just such a delight. So yeah, she literally does not leave my side. She's always down there on her little blanket, snoozing away whilst I'm filming. So I'm going to be doing a whole day wear test today. I am going to be going on a dog walk. I'm going to do a autumn haul, so I'm going to be getting in and out of clothes, which is very hot work. And yeah, what else am I going to do? Probably just chill after that. So as you can see, this is going on super matte, which I don't particularly like because it really shows up texture and fine lines on my skin. I don't know, a lot of people absolutely die for this foundation. Like I went to a Gord George masterclass the other week in Brentwood, and he absolutely loves it. I don't know how he makes it look so glowy. I mean, I've prepped my skin with all my skincare. Oh, I've got foundation lips now. But it's one of those foundations that gets better throughout the day for sure. you know, when your skin starts to get a bit oily. It's like the good oily look, I love it. But yeah, admittedly, when you first put it on, it's not the best for me. I'm not a huge fan of matte foundations. Also, if you have any other requests on what foundations you want me to do a wear test on, do let me know. I'm really thinking of getting the new Fenty foundation, the glowy one. It looks beautiful. Let's have a little closer look. So yeah, like I was saying, let's zoom you in actually. I don't know if you can see on my forehead, but it does look a little bit dry, and a little bit on my cheeks as well, and around my nose. You tell me. But let's finish the rest of the makeup. Okay, so you've had a little close up. I can definitely see a little bit of a glow coming through now. So I'm gonna whiz through the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back to show you the finished look, and then we can start our wear test. Okay, so excuse my crazy fringe at the minute, but I kind of want it to just stay there so it stays like this for as long as possible. Well, calm down a little bit. But anyway, so that is the finished look. Oh, they're a bit bouncy, aren't they? But they will calm down once I've gone out for a dog walk and everything. But yeah, so I have made sure to really powder. I even baked a little bit. In my smile lines, underneath my eyes and on my forehead. I'm not gonna lie to you, at the moment it does look a little bit cakey. Let's just show you on my phone camera because it shows up a little bit more. So can you kind of see like the lines on my forehead? Everything's looking a little bit cakey for my liking. But we'll see how we get on. So yeah, right, I'm gonna get on with my day. I'm gonna stop playing with my fringe because I'm really annoying myself. And I will be back. It is currently 12 minutes past 12. I will do some intervals throughout the day, and I will make sure to wear this foundation for as long as possible. But yeah, so I will check back with you in a couple of hours time and show you what I'm up to for the day. Bye! Gracie, are you a gorgeous girl? Are you a gorgeous girl? Oh, you are so beautiful. So we got Gracie, like I said, from Battersea Cats and Dogs Home, literally a week and a half ago, and she has just found her element. And there's Bentley being jealous. She has just become part of the furniture, like we've had her for years and years. So we got her, and she's roughly, they say, about 2 to 4. She's a staff. We love staffies because they're just so beautiful. Look at her faces. And unfortunately her owner passed away, so she was given to Battersea. We've been fighting for her for about 4 months, and we finally got a call from Battersea to say you can come pick her up. So they rang us on the Friday. By the Monday we had her. So if any of you are thinking about getting another dog, definitely give Battersea a thought. Adopting an animal is so much more, I feel, so much more rewarding, because obviously these animals have been left homeless and they need homes and lots of love, and that's definitely what we could give Gracie. So she was called Baby and we changed her name to Gracie because calling Baby out in a park would be kind of embarrassing. So yeah, she's an absolute dream. So yeah, I'm probably going to go on a dog walk now. I'll take you along with me. I've got NARS on. What do you think? Have a closer look. Really?
It's nice.
You think it's nice?
Mm.
Do you not think it makes my skin look a bit dry? Really?
No, it's sort of flawless.
Flawless.
Mm. Are you videoing me?
Yes.
Don't video me. I've just been oiling skirting boards.
Have you? Oh, where are they? Not there. Hello, Mr. Benny Russels. Do you love your new sister? You love your new sister? Good boy. Good boy. Are you snotty? Are you a snotty boy? It's a licking snot. Oh, you got, you're a sneezy boy. Oh, let me touch you.
What are you doing? Is she laughing at you? Huh?
Come here, girl. Good girl. You're so clever.
Come on.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Oh, he loves the barking session. Hang on, I can't throw with my left hand. Let me swap over. Look at that face. That's not very nice. Oh, that squeak. Your turn, Mama.
Did you not bring the...
No, I forgot. Right, let's have a look at this foundation in natural lighting. What do you think? Am I still looking good, Mum?
Yeah, flawless.
Any creasing occurring?
Let's have a look. No.
That's a good try. You are relentless. Such a good form. Do you like A Cinderella Story? So good. So good. Okay, so I have just filmed an autumn haul video that'll either be up next week or it's already been up, so I'll link it in the description box below if it is. But I get super hot and sweaty doing those kinds of things, and I've just had soup, my homemade soup, so that made me really hot as well. I have definitely got some creasing underneath my eyes. Sorry about the lips probably all come off, but yeah, what do you think? I definitely don't think I've got any creasing around my mouth, and I think that's because I baked, so definitely going to do that in future if I ever wear this foundation. Here she is. Old sticky bogey. So yeah, just thought I'd do a quick check-in. It's about, I think it's about 3:15, so it's exactly 3 hours I've had this foundation on for, but yeah, let me know what you think. Okay, so ignore that last video. I have a tiny bit of creasing around my mouth. I just looked back at the footage. A little bit of creasing around the mouth, and my God, underneath my eyes are awful, but I do believe that's because I used the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. It tends to do that to me. So it's definitely not the NARS, because I don't usually bring my foundation up to my under eyes, so excuse the major concealer creasage. That is not NARS's fault. Okay, so it is officially 8:30 at night. Let's do a final check-in. So I'm just going to grab a little mirror, have a close-up look. I can always zoom you in afterwards as well. I don't know, man. I feel like it just majorly dries me out. It claims to be long wear and radiant. It absolutely is not radiant. My under eyes look absolutely hideous. I don't know if that's because of the concealer, it most likely is. But yeah, it's massively creased in this smile line and a little bit in this smile line, and my forehead just looks so dry. It's really hard to say. I really don't know. I haven't done particularly too much work today. All I've done is take the dogs for a walk, film another video where I got a little bit hot and sweaty, so I would have expected to look a little bit more oily. But like I said, it just made me look super matte and kind of dry. So I'm actually really disappointed because I really do love NARS products. I feel like I need to invest in the Sheer Glow and see how I get on with that. Although I did get a tester from a Space NK, and the Sheer Glow is more of like an evening foundation for me. Like, you can't wear it for too long, otherwise you do look like an oil slick. But let me know if you want me to do a proper wear test of the Sheer Glow, and I can definitely do that for you. In terms of the colour, I'm not mad about the colour. Punjab seems to be perfect for me right now. Yeah, I feel like maybe if I put a little bit more glow and hydration underneath my skin, then I probably would have enjoyed it a little bit more. It's weird because the last time I remember wearing this foundation, I got super oily, so I don't know why I look so matte. Maybe it's a different weather changes, I don't know. But let's zoom you in and see what you think. So I don't know if you can see, hopefully you can, my forehead. It just looks so dry. And around my mouth, my little smile lines. I don't know, my under eyes are just the worst, but let's just blame that on the concealer. But yeah, usually I would look a lot more oily and sort of radiant by this point. Like with my L'Oreal Fresh Wear, I would look glowing to the gods right now, but I kind of just look matte and dry. Not 100% convinced, but let's zoom you out. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit like, If you've tried this foundation out, let me know what you think. Obviously my skin is more on the dehydrated side, so it could be completely different for someone who's got oily skin. But for me, just makes me look like a dry old sandy desert. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, you guys. And if you did, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz. I'm Eloise, this is my channel, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.